And so they approached the chairman of the Department of Nutrition at the Harvard School of Public Health, Fred Stair, and his associate, Mark Hegstead, who ended up becoming the head of the U.S. Department of Agriculture in 1970, to pay them off $6,500 back then, which would be about $50,000 today, to write 2 review articles to appear in the New England Journal of Medicine that basically said saturated fat's the bad guy and sugar is no problem whatsoever.
Hello, my name's Ron. I am a 70-year-old retiree. I'm just picking up the mail here. A year ago, I would have probably not been able to walk that far. I'm living the carnivore lifestyle. I've lost 190 pounds. But what I wanted to talk about today is something a little bit different. I think there's some important information that just a lot of people don't know, and the only reason that I know about it is because I am retired and I have the time to go and do my own research. And I think about how our lives, how many people's lives are being affected, and why it's so difficult to get the word out. I'm going to relate to you kind of what I would call a typical morning during my maybe the last 10 or 15 years of my working career. My wife and I would get up in the morning about 5 a.m. She had to be to work sometime between 6:30 and 6:45 a.m. My job did not start till about 9 o'clock, which is when the office officially opened. I was self-employed. Had a couple employees that worked for me. They didn't come in till about 9. So we'd both get up and get ready. My wife would usually kind of fix herself something, whatever, and that she would eat in the car on the way to work. We would drive together. Our respective locations where we worked were just a few blocks apart, actually. And so we would drive in together. We'd sometimes have a conversation about what was going on in our lives. Then I would drop her off at work, and then I would drive down the street to a restaurant and go order breakfast. Then after that, I would go to my office, usually get there an hour and a half, or maybe even 2 hours before anybody would show up. And I did a lot of work done, actually, during that time of day, those couple hours before people would come in, because I didn't have interruptions like I would when the office was busy with staff and with customers coming in. So anyway, that was kind of a typical day. And then after work, I would leave. I'd pick my wife up, and we would come home, and quite often we would stop along the way, and we'd get fast food, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, pizza, whatever. So it wasn't exactly a very healthy lifestyle, and the food that we ate wasn't exactly very healthy either. So then anyway, we after that, we would settle in and watch the news on television. The YouTube was not such a big thing as it is now, and that would be kind of our typical day. We'd then retire to bed, and next day the same thing over for 5 days a week, and then on the weekends we would do some shopping, might watch a movie on television, and kind of try to relax a little bit, getting ready for the next week, do yard work or whatever, different things. Now that I'm 70 and retired, my wife is still working. She's younger than me, not a lot younger, but she's kind of working until she says she's ready to retire. One thing is you get to sit down and reflect. I get to kind of enjoy the environment around our house, the work we've done in the yard, and also to think about things in the past. For those of you who think we should trust the government to protect our interest, well, I understand how you don't have time to research this, but I'm going to play you a short clip here on this video about why we have so many health problems in this country. I weighed 472 pounds at my highest weight. Maybe one of the reasons I was self-employed, because most employers would not hire somebody like me. And so now that I'm on the carnivore lifestyle, I'm down 190 pounds from my highest point. I still would like to lose another 100 pounds or close to it. Even 50 I would be pretty happy with. And I think over time it will come off. But anyway, here's a clip that I want to play for you. For those of you who trust the government, well, I think you're going to find out that they're not very trustworthy. This is not about politics. This is about corruption.
But my colleagues, Kristen Carnes, Laura Schmidt, and Stan Glantz, started looking at the paper trail of the food industry back in the 1960s and found the actual paper trail that showed that the food industry paid off scientists to exonerate sugar and finger saturated fat as the bad guy. And so they had to go into overdrive mode to PR this problem away. And so they approached the chairman of the Department of Nutrition at the Harvard School of Public Health, Fred Stair, and his associate, Marg Hegstead, who ended up becoming the head of the U.S. Department of Agriculture in 1970, to pay them off $6,500 back then, which would be about $50,000 today, to write 2 review articles to appear in the New England Journal of Medicine that basically said saturated fat's the bad guy and sugar is no problem whatsoever.
Okay, well, I hope you got something out of that video. It's really short. I have to keep my videos short because I have an incredibly slow internet connection, being on a limited budget, living on Social Security. I can't afford a high-speed internet connection, so it takes me several hours to upload a video this long. So anyway, you guys just have a great day, and if I had any recommendations, I would tell you to, for dinner, eat meat and skip everything else. Anyway, that's it. You guys just have a great day, and I will talk to you next time.